Lights erupt like a volcano in CNN's packed studio, blasting the stage with heat and shadow. Like a war zone ready to ignite, there sits Judge Judy Shineland, her stare sharp enough to cut steel her vibe, screaming, "Don't mess with me," across from her Denzel Washington Hollywood king. But tonight, no actor, just a man carrying the pain of millions in his eyes. This ain't no calm chat about fixing jails. Nope. This is the fight of the year, a brutal clash of two giants that'll leave the world shook. Judge Judy, 81 years old, a courtroom legend who ruled TV for decades, banking $47 million a year. At her peak, her word was law, her glare a death sentence before cameras. She spent 25 years in New York's family courts, slamming gavels on 20,000 cases for her justice. Is simple: follow rules, own your mess, or pay hard. No excuses, no tears, just cold hard. Order Denzel, 69, a star with Oscars, but more than that, a voice for those the system forgets. He's mentored black kids, visited prisons, poured cash into scholarships. He grew up in Mount Vernon's rough streets, learned life in Harlem's theaters, churches, barbershops. To him, justice ain't a one-size-fits-all deal. It's about second chances, understanding why people break, not just locking them away. This wasn't just a debate. It was America on trial. Judy stood for old-school toughness, iron rules, no mercy. Denzel pushed new ideas, reform with heart, fairness that sees people, not just crimes. Anderson Cooper kicked it off big, hyping them like fighters in a ring. Welcome to CNN's Town Hall on Justice Reform. Judge Judy, the queen of no-nonsense, and Denzel Washington, the voice of change. At first, it was chill smiles, nods. Judy, when hard, the system needs disciplined people, gotta own their actions. No more whining about hard lives. Denzel listened cool, as iced, and spoke slow, deep. I hear you, Judge, but the system's broken. Kids get crushed for tiny mistakes. Black boys locked up for nothing while rich kids walk the room. Got tense. Anderson tossed a bomb. What about drug laws hitting black folks harder than whites? Denzel leaned in eyes, burning the system's not fair mandatory minimums. 3-strike rules, they target black and brown kids. Stats show it black men get 19% longer sentences for the same crimes. That's not justice, that's a rig game. Judy's fingers tapped fast, her face tight. I've judged for 30 years, every race, every story. Justice don't see color, it sees what you did. Denzel didn't flinch with respect. Judge numbers don't lie. A black teen with a joint gets 5 years. A white kid with coke gets a warning. That's bias, not fairness. Murmurs hit the crowd, some cheering, some squirming. Judy snapped. Your problem is blaming the system. Nobody takes responsibility. You're in Hollywood playing heroes. I lived real life, keeping streets safe. Denzel stayed calm, smiled small. Judge Shineland, can I ask something? She nodded stiff. In all your years, did you ever wonder why the same neighborhoods kept showing up in your court? The room froze. Judy's eyes flickered. Because those places got more crime. She said flat. Denzel's smile grew. That's the problem, Judge. You say more crime. But what if it's more police, more traps for the poor, laws hitting crack in black areas 100 times harder than coke in white suburbs? That's no accident. Judy tried to cut in. Denzel raised a hand, soft but firm, respectfully. I ain't done. I've seen kids in juvie halls 14 years old doing hard time for nothing big. I've met moms crying over sons lost to A drug war that skips Wall Street, families torn by laws with no heart. Judy's jaw tightened, something new in her eyes, not just anger, maybe doubt. Denzel kept going. Black teens get 15 years for robbery. White kids get 3 for the same fairness. Only if you're on the right side. You say, I'm new to this, okay? You judge from a bench. I fought from the streets for people who ain't seen as human. You handled cases. I knew names, faces, stories. Silence swallowed the room. Anderson looked stuck. Denzel wasn't done. Stats can be twisted. Fine facts. U.S. got 5% of the world's people, 25% of its prisoners. Blacks jailed 5 times more than whites. Same drug use. We lock up more than dictatorships. Numbers. Our lives. Sons gone, moms broke from lawyer fees. Families crushed by laws that love punishment over hope. Judy opened her mouth. No words. Denzel leaned back sharp. Let's talk accountability. You made millions turning justice into TV fun. People's pain became your show. You shamed folks for ratings. Now you lecture me on responsibility. The crowd gasped. Judy went pale, speechless. First time ever. Denzel stood slow, eyes. Lock your honor. My issue ain't accountability. It's hypocrisy. Tough without fair is cruel. Bullying the weak ain't strength. And I don't scare from bullies, no matter how big their name. The studio when dead. Judy sat small mouth open. A queen knocked off her throne. Anderson mumbled, we're taking a break. The world lost it. Clips exploded online. Denzel destroys. Judy hit global trends in minutes. His line, I don't scare from bullies. 50 million views. Fast memes flooded. Judy's smirk versus Her stunned face, how it started, how it ended, TikToks with violin beats, called it justice poetry. LC tweeted, "This is power with Grace Burney," said Denzel spoke for every soul, ignored even conservatives, nodded Shapiro, said disagree. But that was surgical. CNN called it a calm masterclass. Washington Post, Denzel took down a legend without yelling. New York Times, new fight style gravitas plus skill. Fox News is cool can't be. Ignored. Judy's team scrambled. She respects all views. They said too late. She wasn't trending for zingers, but for getting outplayed. This wasn't just a win. It set a new rule. Truth calm and raw cuts deeper than any gavel. Denzel didn't just debate. He taught, he showed standing your ground. Don't need shouts, just facts, heart, and steal social media. Thanked him. This is how you call out lies. He didn't lose cool. He was cool. Angela Davis said the same performance. It's leadership. Law profs use clips to teach control. Coaches called it presence. Political gurus said it changed how we talk. Why'd it hit so hard? 2025 is a mess. Election fights, crime, debates, division, sky high. This town hall lit a spark. Judy's old way, tough, rigid met Denzel's new push. Fair human laws got question bills on ending harsh sentences. Got those activists rally with clips. Families talk justice at dinner. Schools showed it in class. Prisons cheered Denzel's name. Let's dig deeper. Judy born 1942, Brooklyn, tough kid, dad, dentist mom. Homemaker, law school, grind, bar, past 65. Family court, 81, her no BS style born. Their TV show, 96, gold mine, net worth $440 million. Her motto, don't lie to me, I ain't dumb. Denzel born 54, Mount Vernon parents. Split mom, ran a salon, Fordham drama breakout. In 80s TV glory, training day, Oscars, galore off-screen boys and girls club hero. Millions donated. Prison talks, his motto, give back. Well, you ain't living. Before the show, CNN hyped it like a prize fight. Judge Judy versus Denzel. Justice on trial. Ads everywhere. Bets on who win. Judy told reporters, I don't play soft. Denzel quiet, just sharing what I know. Studio packs, celebs, activists, regular folks. Lights hot, air thick like before. Storm Anderson set up big tonight. We face America's divide. Reform or rules, mercy or mandates. Judy hit first. I've seen liars, thieves, deadbeats. Rules keep us safe. No excuses. Denzel counted rules break people. Kids jail for life over nothing. Families torn. That ain't safety. It built slow. Judy pushed hard. Courts ain't therapy. Do the crime, do the time. Denzel context matters. A poor kid stealing ain't the same as a rich kid's. Prank senses don't match. Anderson's drug question lit the fuse. Denzel dropped history. Crack laws crush black folks. Powder coke